Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome once again to another do it yourself budget hot rodding, the alternate project, which is sitting right over here. The bicycle project that we began a few days ago. There's a lot more disassembled on this old bike, and we are now getting closer to getting further and further into this project. So, real quick, for those keeping score, currently right now, we in the last live stream that we did on this bicycle, we completed a few of the parts. We cleaned it up real nice. It looks really amazing. So we have done a pretty good job there. We have the handlebar all squared away. It is now ready. And we're looking at doing more in this live stream. I initially had planned to go out and work on Project Spirit, but it is about 90 degrees, about 32 degrees Celsius, for those of you around the world, with about a 50% humidity, so it's even hotter than that. It's about 95 degrees out here right now with the humidity. As a matter of fact, just sitting on the balcony, it is like literally, sweat is just pouring off of me. This is ridiculous. Missouri weather is absolutely horrible. So, we are live a little early, but that is perfectly okay by me. And since we're live early, I'll go ahead and have my smoke. Wait for people to begin to notice, and then we're going to dive in and begin working on this project. So, currently right now, like I said, I've disassembled a great deal on this little bike. I've got the other fender off. I've got the tires removed. Princess Faye wanted those off so she can get the size of the tires and have it properly sized and everything at a bicycle shop. And in one of the next ones, we're going to start cleaning everything up there. We've still got pedals to take off. We got that chain to fix. We've got a lot more to pull off this bicycle, and hopefully all goes well. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And even got the chain guard off. So we're hoping to take all the rust and paint off of this. It'll be ready for prime by the end of this stream, and we may actually be priming that tomorrow. It's getting real. We got a sprayer to try out yet. So we are getting deeper and deeper into this project. Again, I thought there would be more people in by now. Of course, we are live a little early. Yeah, a little early. It's going to be one of those streams where it starts off slow and then everybody will start coming in later. Yeah, initially I thought that it was going to be like, oh yeah, we'll go live a little early. And, no, it's going to be a slow start to a stream, but that's okay. So, not sure if we're going to have to break out the aircraft remover for the for that chain guard. It shouldn't be that bad. Shouldn't be that bad. And had a heck of a time getting the seat loose. There's the old seat. This thing was a mess. It's a hot mess. I mean, cushion's still good, but it did not want to turn loose. Made in China. So that's what we're fighting with, is some of this stuff is made in China. And I'm running into metrics. So it's good to see. We already have our first like. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. People are starting to come in. I figured that would be the case where everyone started kind of coming in at the last minute, which is fine. I already have, like I said, I got the post for the bicycle seat off. We're going to clean that up, this one. We've got the other fender and off, the chrome fender that they put on these things back in the day. We're going to see where this project's going to take us. So that is the plan. While we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and remove this piece and see what we could do to clean it up during this stream. Not going to get too terribly involved just yet till our 10-minute marker. Oh man, I didn't want to turn loose, but it did. So here we are again, you know. This one was actually in worse shape than the one on the front. But it should clean up. Should clean up just like the other one. Again, thank you for that one like. Appreciate that. And then we got the rest of the bike to do, which that's going to be a big daytime project. It probably won't get done until next weekend. And then we'll start, you know, examining paints and things like that. So that's kind of where we stand right now. So here in a moment, we're going to do the tilt with the camera, and we're going to dive in and have some fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. And you got some dents to pound out. Wow. Well, I was hoping there'd be more people in. Yeah, the plan was to work on Project Spirit, but it is just sweltering hot right now. I can barely even stand it. Ugh. As soon as I finish this smoke, we'll get underway. By that time, it'll be, you know, it'll be that time again. We still got the bike tires to do. That's going to be an interesting project. I'll have to steel wool a lot of that, except on the, well, on the gear itself, I'll take a, you know, wire brush to it. Might have to remove that bracket. I don't know. Refurbing a bike. All righty. We're just about there. And like I said, I figure more people will file in here just shortly, and we'll just keep on working. Breaking my rules. All righty. About as good as it gets. This is only a drill. what's going on? Mr. Ian, welcome to the live, buddy. Hang on a second, we'll take a break here. And Mrs. KJ Del Rey joining us. Oh man, in a DIY? Well, shoot, I'm a lucky kind of guy. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, guys. I appreciate you being here. Went live a little early so I could start working. Initially, I thought I was going to be working on Project Spirit. And it is about 90 degrees where I'm at. And believe it or not, along with it being like 90 degrees, the humidity is like 55%. So it's like 95 degrees. So if you will, without the humidity, for those across the pond, it's about 32.22 degrees Celsius, which that is ridiculously hot. Okay. Missouri gets like this all the time. So I figured it was a good time. This is where what we started with, rust like that. And we are now already to this point where most of it is already coming off. It's looking pretty good. We've got a bicycle project because dear old Prince Magnum has to get back into shape. Wow. I never thought I would hear myself say that, where I have to get back into shape because I let myself go. I let myself go badly. So I picked up a bicycle project. It was actually given to me. Yeah, so it's pretty hot here. It is very hot here. So I figured this would be a good day to come up here where it's shady right now and work on the bicycle project. Like I said, I initially thought that I was going to be outside working, but yeah, Missouri is notorious for its humidity, and I'm just like burning up, right? Even just sitting here on the balcony, even in the shade. The humidity is just that ridiculous. So let's give you an idea what we're dealing with. Right over here is the bike project itself. If you guys remember in the last live stream on this project, we got the handlebar done. That looks pretty good. It was rusted up beyond belief. And of course, we got the other fender done, and it looks great. I mean, it could use a little bit of polishing, but it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, actually, considering. Still got a little bit there that I just cannot. I may end up having to go ahead and strip this chrome off and take it down and paint it, is what it looks like it's going to end up being, which is fine. Oh man, thank you for having us, Ian. I appreciate that, man. It was a nice stream, and the people that you run with are top notch, world-class people, just good people in your stream, and I enjoyed every damn minute of it. You run a good show. You run a good show in your live streams, and it was a lot of fun, watching you work. I had a great time. It was just really, really exciting to be there with you. It was a true pleasure to be there. And I'm glad I finally got to catch one of your lives, because I've been complaining for a while now that I've not been able to catch it anytime you go live. Oh, yeah. I noticed that. Hey, what's going on, Queen? Back to the bicycle project, getting it all cleaned up. Well, it was one of those things when it happened. It was truly exciting. It was truly exciting when it finally did happen. And it was really awesome. I mean, yeah, it took a minute, but it was well worth the wait. It was well worth that wait. I had a great time. And even if it took 1,000 years, it would have been well worth being there to see that. And I appreciate you live streaming that. Hey, what? That's our queen. That's our Queen Bee, our refugee from Twitch. Good gal, good people. But yeah, I was watching what you guys were saying in in Discord, and I was sitting there. Okay, they're seeing this. They're seeing a lot of things I see. What's going on? We're working on the bike project. I thought I was going to be working on Spirit, but she's in direct sunlight right now. She's actually just like right over there, and she is just. It is too hot right now where I'm sitting. Even in the shade, it's like 32 degrees Celsius, 90 about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's like ridiculously hot. I can't even get out there for very long. This old man can't handle that. I can't handle that kind of heat. Uh, Poor Ian, he's like, oh my God, that is ridiculous. Well, there was a reason why I paid attention. Because you guys are a lot of times my eyes and ears. I don't always see what you guys see. And it kind of blows my mind, that my channel picks up, what it does, from sometimes the people that just, it's like, I sit there and I kind of scratch my head. And it's like, why am I getting all this kind of heat? I'm just trying to do DIY and romance and talk about sobriety and stuff like that. Why in the hell do I got to be the one that picks up that kind of heat? Uh, no, it was me paying attention to you guys. There's all of you in the Maverick Nation are super important to me, no question about that. But there's some of you, I take your opinions a little bit closer than everybody else's because, I want this channel to be a true success. And we talked about why. So that's been a big problem. Oh, by the way, there you go. While we were just chit-chatting, got that all cleaned up. That looks 1,000 times better. So that is where that is. I kind of stand on that, I'm going to take y'all with me for a second. We're going to go grab a towel. Hi, honey. Oh, it is hot outside right now. It is ridiculously hot. Hi, honey. Woo. It is ridiculously hot. So, I decided I was going to work in the shade today because it is so hot right now. Even sitting out here, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to melt. Let's see if I could do this without screwing anything up. Because got a new camera stand and seems to be doing okay. Seems to be doing all right. Oh man. Well, hopefully, I did not know that, honey. That sucks. Snow leopards are beautiful and majestic. Just, why? Hang on a second. Didn't want to cooperate. Yeah, I know. I love snow leopards too. They're beautiful. Okay. So there's our bike project that you can kind of see if you're full screen. We still got to get this piece off, and this part over here. I still got to disassemble the pedal assembly. Got to clean up the bike chain, which I'll probably be taking a to that and cleaning that up a lot. So far so good. I mean, like I said, we got this fender off, and I'll probably have to take a hammer and pound some of this out. But it seems to be going. My God, that's flimsy. I was able to bend that back into place with no effort whatsoever. So far, so good. It's coming along. So we'll get into this just short. And it's going to be good. It's going to be a good stream. But yes, it is ridiculously hot right now where I am at. I cannot believe how hot it is. I am just like melting here. Yeah. Again, it is like 90 degrees right now where I am at. And, and with the humidity, it's at, like 94 degrees. Without the humidity, for those across pond, it's, like I said, about 32 degrees Celsius. So For those that know all about that stuff, I actually had to look that up. It's ridiculously hot. So right now, again, the bulk of what we're going to be doing in this live stream is just cleaning up more parts, setting them aside, and slowly dipping deeper and deeper into the other parts. This part didn't turn out half bad. A couple scuff marks that have got some deep rust that I just can't do about that. I don't have any out here, but I'm not that far away from a water source. The apartment's just right over, right over that way. I'm not that far. I know. Stay hydrated. So I'll go drink coffee. No, Queen Bee's gonna reach through there and choke the piss out of me. Actually, I'll just go in there and grab that. Yep. That turned out pretty decent. So we're gonna clean this up a little bit more. Use some penetrating oil. Oh, Queen, I'm teasing with you. I know you care. Right? It is freaking hot, honey. But there we go. That didn't turn out too bad now, did it? That turned out pretty nice. Yes, indeedy. Turned out real nice. We'll set that aside now. So now we have another piece of the puzzle done. Amazing. Well, hey, real quick. Hey, Ian. Yep. Son of a bitch. Yeah, if you all weren't in Ian's live stream earlier, it was amazing. He did an amazing job. I love his work. Ian has an amazing personality. I just had a great time in his live stream. It was so much fun. So much fun. Hey, Ian, this is only a drill. Okay, honey. I love you. I love you, dear. Here we go. What I miss? Oh, and yeah, Ian totally was teasing how Princess Faye is the star of my channel and stuff like that. I enjoy that. I enjoy that because Princess Faye really is a true star here on the channel. I mean, shoot, she's got an entire series after her. You know, and she puts up with me. Need I say more? I'm a hard one to deal with at times. But she was the one that said that we needed to do some bike riding. And when I listened to her, I'm like, well, I got to get back into shape anyways. This works out. We're going to be back to where it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to look pretty decent. So that's awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we know how much Ian loves Project Lena. Project Lena's not here right now. She's with Princess Faye at work. So yeah, it's going to be a DIY alternate hot rodding episode. I'm going to melt. I'm telling y'all. What's going on, Gavin John? Welcome to the live, buddy. Good to see you. Getting a little bit of work done to a new project. Oh, wow, that's actually there. That's what I wanted to see. Got a new project, a bicycle project. I've got to get back in, dear old Prince Magnum's got to get back into shape badly. Badly. Good to see you again. I'll tell you, that's another one that runs a pretty tight show, is Gavin John. He runs a really good show. I enjoy it. I don't get in enough to see him either. But when I do, I'm always glad. And he runs a real tight-knit show. Well, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, Ian. It was great, being in the live stream with you. I had a great time with you. Great time. And it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was well worth. I know it seemed like it took forever for that ship to blow up, but when it did, it was well worth it. It was like, whoa, man, that was cool. I mean, I enjoyed every second of it. You know, I enjoyed it. It was fun, and I appreciate you having me there. You know, and making me a moderator in your channel. It was great. It was great, brother. Had a great time. You know, you and for those that don't know, Mr. Gamer and BRFC, he runs a real good show. Just very friendly in his lives. And I don't think anybody realizes how super important that is, that you run a show where people just feel welcome. And he does an amazing job. I wish his channel was even bigger. Him and Gavin John both, quite a few of you out there that really, really do deserve bigger channels than what you got. But, give it time. Give it time. Yeah, Destiny 2. Yeah, it was pretty awesome watching that. I've seen a few people stream it, but I still didn't fully understand a whole lot about the game. But it was really, really just a joy to see that game being played. The hope is I'm going to drag my laptop out here to the living room, and I'm going to try to stream in a very unusual way. Really, really. Well, you deserved every last one of those views, man. You deserved it. It was just an amazing stream. You deserved more than that, honestly. But you ran a top quality stream, brother. It was amazing. I enjoyed every damn second of it. Princess Faye's like, said, you're really having fun in his stream. I said, yes, I am. And don't you tell me different. She said, that's awesome. I said, well, I'm glad that you are. She said, it's so nice to see you making friends on YouTube and everything. So it was really amazing being in there with you. What's going on, Hades? Welcome to live. Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. I didn't see you sneak in. Man. Over here doing some hard rubbing. Yeah, I said that. Just, Yeah. That looks a lot better than it did, but not as good as the one that we did the other day. I was hoping it would, but hoping we'd get lucky. Yeah, I'm over here rubbing hard. Anyhow, you can tell I'm an American hot rodder because I'm perverse as hell. Yeah. There we go. That's starting to look like something now. What do you guys think? Look pretty good. That looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Nothing like a little DIY to make you feel good about yourself. That's the whole point. That's the whole point, Queen. Oh, I knew that joke would get y'all. There we go. And again, Ian, it's only a drill. Yeah, Sexy Saturday had to be called off today because Princess Faye's stuck at work. She's stuck at work right now, and she won't be getting home till late. And we tried that a couple of times, and it was too much for her. It was way too much for her. And I said, I can't legitimately ask you to do that. And she said, well, I was hoping you wouldn't. I said, all right, we'll call it off since you're stuck at work today. And like I said, we tried that before, but a lot of times she just doesn't have the strength to really do it. And asking her to do that, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's too much, you know. So we had to call off Sexy Saturday today. But if all goes well, we'll be back to doing it next week, which, that happens, sometimes you have to have backup contingency plans or whatever, which we talked about that throughout the week, that, Sexy Saturday would have to be called off. So we knew that was going to be a thing where, I'll be out here working. So I figured I'd bring y'all with me, let y'all see what I do, Normally it's a lot of this stuff happens just on camera, not in a live stream. So you guys don't always get to see the actual happenings of it. There we go. That's better because that's got to go in there and kind of hold some pieces on. Got that cleaned up nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Guess I can, clean up the damn threads a little bit. What do you think? think that'd be smart of me. Clean up the threads. One of these days, I hope to get my hands on an old military vehicle and restore. That would be fun. Oh. What's going on, Blucky? Welcome to the live stream. We're over here doing the work again. Working on the bike project. A little chill stream. Working on a bike. Yeah, we had to call off Sexy Saturday because Princess Faye is stuck at work right now. But we're still going to have as much fun as possible in this stream. We are going to have a great time. And you guys know I love to work on stuff. I love to build stuff and, redo it and everything. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. You guys happy with that? A couple times I had a piece slip, and I thought it would be a smart aleck, and try to scare Queen real quick, and go, oh, and act like I was bleeding all over the place, but she'd just beat my butt. She'd reach to the camera and kick my butt. And again, friend, it's only a drill. I'm still not happy with that, but it's better than it was. Take off the worst of it. You're going to help me find a military vehicle? Well, you're going to have to hold off on that yet because we got a lot to do on Project Spirit yet. Project Spirit, we may have located a transmission. Right. And she's, Princess Faye and I talked about it. And it's one of those things we talked about it, and we've been kind of talking about it all week that we were probably going to have to cancel. So y'all kind of expected this. And there's going to be times when we have to put things on hold. Doesn't look too bad. Oh yeah, they're easy to work on. There's nothing to them. Moles Willie's Jeeps, but they're not meant for speed. Actually, I'd like to get my hands on one of the big deuce and a halves. That's what I'd really like to get my hands on. Wait a minute. Hey, Queen. Oh. Now she has a reason to beat the brakes off of me. I'll wait for her reaction. I know it's going to be, I'm going to beat your butt. You're grounded and stuff like that. Just imagine what Princess Faye goes through. Ian, did that make your day there? Shoot, it made my day. Oh my gosh. Years ago, and they took it off. There used to be an actual video that was on here on YouTube where this guy wanted to try out a flak. Yep, yep. There was a guy who tried. They wanted to try out this. Right. Um, there was this guy on. There was this video that used to be up on YouTube a long time ago, and a lot of people questioned whether or not it was real. I'm like, no, that's got to be real. Um, these crazy rednecks got the idea to build a homemade rocket launcher, and they wanted to try out a flak vest from Vietnam. So already you can tell this is going to go bad. And they loaded it up with this wooden rock, basically a big giant wooden stake. And this guy stands out there with this flak vest. And they fire this wooden rocket at this guy wearing a flak vest. Well, you can just imagine what happens next. It hits him and it kills him. And this is a video that used to be on YouTube a long time ago. I've looked for it. It is not here anymore. Uh, but yeah, guy, and of course, the camera person was just a, you know, but yeah, that was a screwed up video. It's not on here anymore, but that was a long time ago, and a lot of people question whether or not it was real. But yeah, that was a real deal. Guy got killed doing that. But yep, the things you come across on YouTube and all that other stuff. Just rubbing it real hard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right now, Queen's losing it. Like, I can't even with you anymore. I really can't. Y'all hear the foul mouth I have when I'm working on a car. Oh, man. Not even dealing with you. Great. That is awesome. Just remember, Queen, there's a woman that actually married me and has to put up with this. Man, that's a huge scuff mark. Where's he at? I say, where's he? Where'd the hubby run off to? They need a hammer. I know better than to make those jokes too terribly much where I pretend like I hurt myself, because it'll be my luck. I will actually do it this stream. That's how it always goes. Make those jokes, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh shit, it's for real this time. And you know, when I heard Ian in his live stream earlier today, and he started to use he basically used my hot rodding and romance line to kind of announce that I was there. I'm telling y'all that y'all don't know how much that means to me when you guys do that. You know, when a lot of you will do that, it really, really makes my day. I don't think anybody could imagine how much that means to me. You know, and to get that warm welcome that I did. I was getting sandpaper, just rubbing on it real hard here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Heck yeah. Can't laugh too hard about that. Dang, that looks pretty damn good. Kind of glad Princess Faye wasn't in here for that joke. She'd beat the brakes off of me later. You're not funny! There we go. Oh, really? Ta-da! There's the bracket. What do you guys think? Look a lot better? Oh, no. Ian's got a sweet setup, Lucky. He's got a nice setup. Oh, no. Tell him to get his butt home. He don't even get out there. If he's like me, he'll get into trouble. Just got to rub on it real good and hard. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ta-da. Thank you. See, I know better than that. He talks about retro gaming. Retro gaming's totally different, and that's not cheap nowadays. Retro gaming's expensive as hell. You know, that is just a lot of money. That is not, yeah. Ian does it. He's got a solid stream. Smoke break. Yeah, that's not cheap. Those old games is expensive. And the more rare they are, the more expensive they get. So that's not a joke, straight up. Yeah. Yeah, it's straight like 95, that's like 75 RUS anymore. That ain't cheap. Well, doggone that bend in line. No, retro gaming's expensive. Expensive. Lucky, don't you be pissing off everybody tonight. You yourself. Be cool, be cool. I know you're messing around, but be cool, man. Hmm. Did looking at something. Sometimes I get going in my own world working on stuff and I tend to forget. Oh, you're still streaming, Prince Magnum. Hmm. Right. Oh. I got a dent to pound out there in this stream. It's about as straight as that's going to get. We got a dent to pound out. And I think we'll be green lit here. We'll polish it up, put it back together, and this piece will be ready to go. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It's not 100%, but it's better than it was. So I can live with that. We'll take some penetrating oil, spray it down real good, kind of protect that metal, keep it from rusting. Then we'll move on to the next part. Let's see. Yep, time for my smoke break. I break my rules when I'm working on stuff. Oh, real quick, for those of you who wanted to see Project Spirit, and you'll see she's still sitting in direct sunlight. There she is. And you can still see the sun beating down on her. It is still sweltering out here. So I may have to go live early tomorrow. I may have to go live early tomorrow and kind of beat that heat. Yeah, she's baking out in the sun. And originally when we got her, her paint was still very vibrant blue. You know, that real light blue. Grab a hammer real quick. Where's my freaking hammer? Just had that son of a... Oh, there it is. My hammer. But she used to be a real bright... Her paint used to be really bright. Not so much anymore. The sun has faded that paint the last few years. And there's really not a dang thing. Behind the milk. I love it. Behind the milk. Love it. I don't know if I'm beginning to really despise this new camera stand, but it'll have to do. About $5. We are still waiting for the new stuff to come in for Project Spirit and Project Lena. We got new stuff coming in for Project Lena. And one of those things, well, I also have some stuff coming in for Princess Faye. If that isn't here by tomorrow, I have to let the company know, hey, it didn't arrive. And they'll refund my money. So we'll get that back. There's our dent. Well, I'll tell you what we're getting. We're getting we're getting GPS trackers for the for both cars. So at the push of a button, we'll actually be able to send a ping out on GPS and actually see where the vehicles are. So that was something that I had decided on. So yeah, we had to look at that, and basically I'll be able to look up anywhere where the vehicles are at any time. So if they are ever stolen, we'll be able to send out a beacon, basically ping off of that GPS tracker, and it'll actually give a location of the vehicles. So that'll be nice. Because if anything ever happens to Project Lena, I know Ian will lose his shit. He'll actually come to the States and be like, where is Project Lena? I will kill somebody. I can be, Blucky. I can be. Well, it's not perfect, but it sure as heck is better than it was. What do you guys think of that? That look a lot better? Got the worst of that dent out. That looks 1,000 times better. There we go. I can live with that. There you go. That's right. Drag strip's right over just across the way. Bonterre drag strip. Yep, they're running tonight. One of these times we'll have to go over there and live stream it. One of these times we'll also have to take Project Spirit down that same track. Isn't that right, Queen? We'll take Project Spirit down that track? She's going to tell me no. That's a big fat freaking no. She's already saying it. She's already typing, no, you are not allowed to run Project Spirit on that drag strip. You taking my lighter now? What the? Some old I have some old video of Project Spirit that I've kind of strung together of what she was like. That's what I think that's what I might have been talking about in yesterday's stream, that I had some old video footage. I got a video, I've got some old video footage that I've been wanting to re-release, with some music from the Blues Brothers of a street race that I was in with Project Spirit. And I already know Queen B will beat the brakes off of me when she sees this video, because Project Spirit topped out at about 130 miles an hour, which is about 200 kilometers an hour in that ballpark area. Yeah. Yeah. It was a video where Project Spirit beat a newer Camaro, and I mean I did a kind of a flashback video. I'll have to go and oh, I wasn't going that fast. Fastest I've ever had a vehicle was 155 miles per hour. That was a my old Camaro when I was a teenager. Real quick, Ian, there's video footage I have to dig up just for you. It's a Project Lena outrunning a Mustang. Princess Faye barely knows about this video footage, but I have the video footage of Project Lena outrunning. Right, right, it is. Queen Bee's getting on to me about smoking. All right. Let's take some paint off. What do you guys think? Here we go again. It's only a drill. Looking at this, this paint is really, really on there. Yeah, Project Lena outran a Mustang, and Princess Faye barely knows the footage exists, but I have the video footage. Yeah, yeah. That Mustang could not keep up. Yeah, Mustang couldn't keep up. And it was about an anniversary. It was around about time Mustangs had their anniversary, the 30th anniversary Mustang. Yeah. And I posted the video footage. It was kind of a long-winded video, but it was a good video, and basically, yeah. I literally went out that night looking for Mustangs to outrun. It's somewhere in all of my files. I'll dig it out just for you, Ian. But yeah, there's video footage. At this time, when I did it, Lena had paw prints on her front fenders. She had paw prints, and I used to go around saying that Project Lena was a powerful car. Yep, yep. Ian's going nuts now. He's got to see that footage. I'll re-release it. Oh yeah, yeah. I outran her. The guy in the Mustang gave up when he reached triple digits. Actually, believe it or not, it was a pretty quick car. But when I hit 110, he gave up. He said, "Nope, I'm done." Yeah, it was fun. There's another video that I had released a long while back where I was um, where we were playing with cars on the highway, just going around passing each other, and that's all we did throughout the whole video. It was really cool. I'll have to see if I can find that video footage. Oh, Project Lena would have ate him alive, and she's modified a little bit, but not enough to really count for. You know, and most of the modifications I've made is just cleaning things. You know what I think we need? Let's take a walk. We need to go get out the big guns on this. Yeah. Yeah, Project Lena ate that dang thing alive. He gave up. He was like, nope, this is about to turn real. No, Mustangs have some performance to them. They're not bad, but Lena has an advantage to her. She was at the time when General Motors had really good cars, and I mean really good cars. Where is it? Oh, I got it. We're gonna have to use something heavy duty for this part of the project. You're not a Mustang fan? That's all right. Neither am I. Not a Mustang kind of guy myself. Hmm. Might be smarter if I just took the fucking camera stand with me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of. Give me Camaro. You know what we're gonna have to use on that little chain guard? Calm down, guys. I'll be careful. Our old friend, aircraft remover. Give that a couple minutes and it'll be fine. Yep, that's some good stuff right there. Don't worry, I went light so it won't blow up. I make short work of that paint. What's all going on right now? You can feel how that is just bubbling up. Getting there. Slowly but surely. That's more like it. That's what I want to see. Oh, football, yeah. Yeah, I don't understand our footing. There we go. What do you guys think? Coming along, isn't it? Get this all cleaned up, we'll sand it, and then it'll be ready for primer, which we'll probably do tomorrow. Coming right along. I'm happy with that. Have to use the filling primer. Looks good. Glad you think so. Spider on the railing? Yeah, well, we're near the woods and all that, so it is what it is. There we go. Have to get my sander out. Yeah, I still do the cute stuff with my wife. I'm like a big kid with my wife. Just a big kid. Still chase after her like I'm a teenager. Ian, you ornery cuss. Oh, real quick, again, Ian, it's only a drill. Again, down to the nitty gritty. Mainly just worried about what's going to be seen on the outside. Not so much worried about the inside of it all. Mm. Temperature's going down. Feels pretty nice out. Actually feels nice now. It is about time for a cigarette. Or in my case, a little cigar. Just got to touch up that, don't encourage. But why not? Oh, you taking off, Lucky? I understand. Okay, Hoss. You behave yourself, all right? Don't get in too much trouble. There we go. Push bike. No, that's a pedal bike. Ain't gonna have shit. Yeah, it is about time for a cigarette. Actually, before we go any further, I need a drink. I need coffee. Colombian bean juice. That's right, folks. Colombian bean juice. Strained through the finest Colombians. No, coffee. Then I'll have a cigarette. It's cooled off enough I can enjoy my coffee. Like the blue light, it's easier on my eyes. Green is a little bit better. Like that, filtered through the finest Colombians. Just get the get in there. There we go. Hey, Queen. She's gonna get on to me. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Queen's gonna snap any second at me. Oh man. Project's coming along, isn't it? Oh, that goes. Don't worry, I have a lighter. Queen, you're just getting the same sentiment that I would give Princess Faye if she was here right now. She would so get on to me about everything, about behaving myself and, that sort of thing. Don't worry, I got another one over here. Actually, I got about 3 of them sitting up here. Good luck. Oh my gosh. So you guys enjoying this? Is this more what you like? The getting out here and actually working on stuff and seeing me in my element, fixing things. I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Dang. It's fun? Good. I was hoping we would have more people in here because last time there was quite a few people in here, but it is what it is. We got 6 likes, so that's pretty dang cool. That's saying something. I think a lot of people were kind of disappointed that it wasn't, we weren't doing Sexy Saturday, but we couldn't. Poor Princess Faye. She just, she's just gonna be so exhausted. They bounced their front end and scraped their front bumper. Yeah, just a handful of us in here today. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll go a little while longer, and then we'll see about firing up a video game stream. Maybe I don't know. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun. And then when Princess Faye comes home, it's gonna be a real relaxing evening for her and I. Then tomorrow is gonna be my push day where I have to push as much of the project stuff as possible tomorrow. Um, Along with pushing as much of the project stuff as I can tomorrow. Um, I need to start prepping for um, I think instead of just Fiesta Friday, it's going to be Food Friday for Surviving Romance, so I can expand outside. Oh, hey, I understand, man. I understand. Um, might see about streaming Legend of Zelda, but I know it's late where you're at. It is early in the morning, and I'm just tickled that I got. I was tickled, Ian, that I got to be in your live stream, and hang out with you and everything. It was so nice. I mean, you run a solid show, man. I mean, it was so much fun being in there with you. I mean, I had a blast. I don't think you realize how much fun it was for me. I mean, I had so much fun in your stream. Um, I mean, you put on a quality show. You put on a real quality show, and it was so much fun being in there with you. You know, you're amazing, man. I mean, you've got an amazing personality. and I had a blast in there. It was so much fun. Um, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I was glad I was off work for that. I was really glad. Um, it made my day being in there, man. It was so much fun. I'll tell you, you know, oh yeah, Ian puts on a quality show. Quality show. Um, I honestly think that it won't take him long if he keeps streaming the way he did today and showing what he showed. I mean, it was amazing. Had a good time. Had a good time. You know, was hoping to see Harold tonight. Um, I was hoping to see Harold tonight because I was gonna ask him to get in touch with me. I want to collab with him. Real quick, I'll tell you guys there's a collab coming up. Um, you know, I want there's supposed to be another. Which sometime, Ian, if you would ever want me in one of your, to poke my head and have like a Discord chat in one of your live streams, you let me know and I will square the time away so I could be in there with you. And you know, if you ever want me to poke my head in, I would. I would. It was just such a you have such a quality personality. I need to hook up with you on Facebook. Uh, Need to hook up with you on Facebook, Ian. So sometime you and I could just talk. I mean, I would just love to be able to talk to you on Messenger and just have one of those conversations. I would love to hear your stories, man. Things you've done and the places you've been. I mean, I'd have one hell of a story to tell. Okay. Discord has where you can actually have phone conversations with people across the world. So if you ever wanted to talk to me, you could actually call me on Discord and we could actually just talk. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Um, Matter of fact, while I'm thinking of it, Ian, uh, if you ever wanted to have like a, for me to record you, for my channel, because I would love to get you in, just kind of chit chatting and record that conversation and just chit chat about whatever's on your mind. Just tell your story of your time in the military or what it's been like since being away, being civilian life, things like that. I would love it. I mean, because you're an amazing guy. I mean, you blow me away every time I've been in your live streams, man. It's truly an honor whenever I'm in your live streams. It's an honor for me. That you're there. That you're live and I'm able to be there. It's an honor that I'm able to be in those live streams because I looked at Princess Faye. I said, I am not moving. I want to see what he's going to show us, and it was epic, man, epic. Oh, it'd be amazing. Well, what I was thinking was actually give a recorded conversation and that sort of thing, and then be able to actually go through and put that in an actual video for you and load it to YouTube and give you like a your own give you an opening and I'd have to break out Project Lena for the opening because you deserve a Project Lena opening. I would do that just for you, man, because I've got some awesome footage of Project Lena. Yeah. Well, let's do a little bit more here. Finish polishing this little piece here. Turn y'all down so you can see what I'm working on here. If I was a true professional, I'd already done that. Now that's what we want to see. We want to see that shininess come back. That looks amazing. That's going to look so good when it goes back on there. So far in this stream, we cleaned up a few things. We got this piece done. We got this piece done, all of it. And we are just about done with this piece, cleaning it up and getting this piece ready for prime. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty doggone productive, I would say. I can live with that. I'll come back and clean this stuff up. Oh, and we cleaned this piece that goes right in the top here. So this piece is all cleaned up, ready to go back on. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. All right, let's adjourn to the office. I'll come back and clean this BS up. All right, on with me again. We're on the move. Go. Woo! It's so much cooler in here with the AC on. I need to quit smoking so much. Right, a little bit of office time goes a long ways. All righty, I'm gonna grab the hookup. Where is it? There it is. And I'll get all cleaned up here in just a bit. We'll go live again later on and kind of chill out. There we go. There we go. And I pop that out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Ian. Let me see. I'm willing to bet. I'm looking right now to see if I can find that. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, wow. That's from the Azalea Festival. Man, that's been a minute ago. Moyer's Car Show. Man. Oh wow, that's some old video stuff. I haven't done this in a long. I haven't looked in this uh, for a long time. Wow, Maverick Invasion. That's been a long time ago. My goodness, that accident that came up on. Damn, I haven't looked at some of this footage in a minute. Wow, that is old footage. I haven't looked at this in a while. It's not on here. This car show that Project Spirit got her second third place trophy. Those are good looking cars there. Real good looking cars. Yeah, damn good looking cars. There's that. There's where I got that trophy. Damn. So that is not it. Somewhere in all of this, 500,000 flash drives, I have the video footage of Project Lena outrunning that Mustang, but I cannot remember which one it is. Probably not it. I bet you it might be on this one. I'm trying to remember so I can at least show Ian that it does exist. Because I know he'll be happy. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ian, I found it. Audio's crap, but doesn't matter. Yeah, I found the old stock footage. Hot damn. Hang on. Hang on here. God damn it. If you look right over here, that's the Mustang. And Lena just ate that Mustang alive. I'll re-release that for you. I'll have to re-release that for you. My old video footage from the crew yeah, that's a real deal. Yep. Princess Faye was away on vacation at that time, and she was away with her family, and I was here in Missouri, and I had to go into Farmington. I forget what it was for, and I was on 67, and I knew I was out Mustang hunting, is what I referred to it, and I came across that Mustang. I'm like, your ass is mine. Um, oh wow, here's all the stock footage of Lena. Wow. I haven't looked at this folder in a while. Yeah, I haven't looked at this footage in a while. Forgot where we were going that day too. Wow, that is some old footage. I'm gonna have to dig all this out just for I'm gonna have to dig this all out for you. Yes, indeedy. Which reminds me, Ian, while I'm thinking of it, I have a video for you. Let me restart this old device. It's all banged up to hell, but Ian, I've got a video just for you. Well, I've got some of that on my computer too. You never know. Let's see. Yep, got my Batman hat on. This is the one my son got me. And just for you, Ian. No, I don't mess around with Tinder. Hear me say what? We're say what? Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm actually opening up my old phone, and I'm going to go in and actually pull out some stuff on Project Lena just for Ian. Princess Faye is at work. Princess Faye is at work. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually cracking open my old phone, YouTube, and right now it's still loading because, you know, reasons. And I'm actually going to go in directly to a certain playlist. Ian, I've got a video just for you. That's what I was working on here. Which this particular video is actually coming up on 200 views. Right. Still waiting. Right, I'm right there with you, man. There we go. Had to fight just to get in my own live stream. Which is spooky watching myself live, you know. Spooky. Come on, you dirty. Here you go. That is for you, man. You're gonna love that. That is the that video I just posted is Project Lena, where we debuted her on the channel for the very first time. We unveiled that she was a project, that we had a new project car, and that was Project Lena. And since you're such a fan of Project Lena, I felt it was kind of fitting that I make sure that you knew that video existed and that you could get in and get a good look at it. I think you'll enjoy it. I know I enjoy doing it. But it was good. It was a lot of fun to do that video. We had a great time that day getting the video footage and everything. And I turned it into, you know, I actually still have the original stock footage from all of that. I'm actually looking at it right now. And I think well, I got lucky. Guess what I found, Ian? I also found, actually, we'll do it like this. I actually found all of the stock. I even found the full-length video of that of running that Mustang with Project Lena. I think you're going to appreciate that. So I got lucky. I found it all. I found the full-length video. So if you want me to re-release that just for you, I will. I will. I'll be glad to do it. Be a lot of fun. Galaxy, you are tearing up that chair. Why? All right. So I got you taken care of, brother. Yeah, Princess Faye is at work right now. So Ian, I got your video for you there. But that was the video. That is the video of Project Lena's unveiling, and I know you'll appreciate it. It was one of my best edited videos ever. I mean, I've done good videos editing, but this one by far was the best I ever done. So it was amazing. I had a lot of fun doing it too. It was a lot of fun. It was amazing. And Princess Faye was just like, I loved every second of it. It was just absolutely neat how you did that. And the opening is just hands down, bar none, just cool as hell, you know. There's video footage where Princess Faye is blazing by in Lena, and then there's video footage where I had to get behind the wheel because I knew I would be able to push Lena a little bit harder. It was a good video, and yeah, I just found all the stock footage, and I'm actually getting ready to transfer it to an easier way that I can get to it. So you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Good video. What are you doing, Galaxy? Here, you guys gotta see this. That is a kitty cat. That is a kitty cat. All right, so you guys enjoy this? Was outside doing a lot of work to the old car and got a lot done. It was fun. You know, a lot of fun. Oh, that damn thing is off. Good. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, I think Ian's already off looking at that video right now. Like, ooh, Project Lena, the unveiling. So we got a lot of work done to the bike today. We got a lot done today. It was a really good day to get work done. I'm going to try to see. Oh, you like that? That was some of my best editing work right there, brother. That was some of my best edit work. And I was really, really proud of how I got that together. Princess Faye loved it. And I was really, really proud of how that came together. It was a good video. And believe it or not, I mean, it's been up for a couple years. I would figure by now it'd be a little bit higher up. Oh man, wanting lots more of that, huh? Yeah, that was a good video. It was a real good video. And you know, I've got tons of video footage, of stock video footage of the two cars together like that. and it was a damn good video to make. I had so much fun because it wasn't hot. It was a good sunny day. It was clear weather, and went out. Matter of fact, we all know the camera stand that I always make jokes about. Well, the camera that got that video footage was that little bitty dash cam. That was perfect too. And then we hung up the dash cam inside and got the shots going up. It was a good video, damn good video. And I loved it. I loved it. And we had a great time that day. And I got, it was a damn good video, damn good. And at that time, Project Spirit was down. Project Spirit was actually down and needed her well-needed time to be fixed. And ever since then, Project Spirit's engine has run 1,000 times better since that day. And I was really, really happy with that. So yeah, I mean, I got tons of flash drives that I have to go through because I'm consolidating. I had to get one major flash drive so I can kind of go back through that stock footage. Hubby's home, good. So you want a lot more video footage of Project Lena. Well, you're going to get it. And I know how much you enjoy Project Lena. I never really thought Project Lena would have quite the cult following, but she does. As a matter of fact, Project Lena was at a car show. She did a car show, the car show where Project Spirit took her third place trophy. Project Lena was it a third place? Yeah, it was a third place trophy in her class. Project Lena was in a new car class, and she was up against Challengers and Camaros and Mustangs, and I think she came in about fourth place, but did not trophy. I thought it was kind of bullshit because Camaros and Mustangs should always be in their own category, but they weren't. Camaro, Mustang, Camaro, Firebird, and Trans Am have always had their own category. And then Mustang has always had its own category. Mustang Cougar has always had its own category. This car show didn't do that. They decided to be kind of assholes about it, and they just lumped all the newer cars in one category. And Project Lena was in that category and did not fare well against those vehicles. And I thought that was kind of bullshit. So I was really pissed off about that. And I'm like, that's bogus. As a matter of fact, Project Spirit was in a class that there was these 70s Dodge, these 70s Mopar vehicles rolling in, and they were considered street machine. Well, no, they weren't. They were actual racers, and they were built so they were actually Trailer Queen racers. So when they came in, they drove in, but we went across town to fill up the cars and seen them after the show pulling their cars up onto trailers. And I'm like, you motherfuckers. I was pissed because I kind of felt that was dirty. And kind of felt that they shouldn't have gotten away with that, but they totally did. And I was livid about that. I was really livid about that because I'm like, that was a totally different class. And I was up against that. And then Princess Faye was screwed over because she was up against Camaros and Mustangs and Challengers when those vehicles should have been in their own class. Didn't feel that was right. And I even told the car club that, that has always been a thing. Why in the world would you put so I spoke out against it, that practice. I said, you guys have always had a class for those vehicles alone. And I said, anybody else coming into those classes, you guys are going to automatically vote for the Camaros, the Mustangs, the Challengers, and the Chargers over anything else that, that definitely fits into another class. And no, that isn't right, because you guys are going to automatically vote for those vehicles because they're considered sportier. And that's not necessarily the case. And then, basically when Princess Faye later on, so I purposely got that video footage of Project Lena whipping the tar out of that Mustang because it was one of those things. I went Mustang hunting for that reason alone. Not going to pick on a Camaro. We already did that. And if you must know, we in a drag race, I will say Project Lena would outrun Project Spirit, but in a straight up street race, driving on back roads, things like that, Project Spirit's got it all the way because it's one of those things, that it also at that point it's also driver skill, and Princess Faye is a damn good driver, but she's not that good. She's gotten a lot better over the years, so so there you have that. So, well, I'm glad your hubby's finally back. But yeah, I'm transferring video right now, and Ian, I will go to work on that for you. Okay, you're probably off already watching that other video. Hush up, Project Lena's video. That would be an interesting one. I know I would enjoy doing that one, mainly on the fact that I could tell you that in a drag race, it definitely would be Project Lena. I could tell you in a straight up drag race, Project Lena would win. And she's got, that front wheel drive configuration. Oh, kind of a heads up, Ian. I also found where Project Lena dusted a Mini. Sorry. It's a new one. It's a newer one of the fancier ones that you guys got now, but I won't dare go up against one of the older ones. It wouldn't be right, But yes, that is a thing. Project Lena has whooped up on a Mini. Also kicked the pants off of a Prius too. Yep, that's a thing. Wow, I cannot believe. I got lucky and found all of that old video footage. That is so awesome that I found all of that old video footage. Dang. I have a ton of video footage of Project Lena that's going to have to be re-released just for you. Yeah, it was a straight up beatdown. It was a straight up beatdown. That Mini didn't even know what blew its doors, what blew by it. And I just found a ton of video footage, Project Spirit and Project Lena together. A lot of the original footage of when Project Lena was, first coming into her own as a project car. Wow. I cannot believe all of the video footage I just found of Lena. That's so cool. Backtrack that. Take that over to the Project Spirit side. There. Oh, no, it won't definitely go there. No, we'll leave it where it is. Yeah, Lena's got a ton of folder stuff that I totally forgot existed. Wow. That's some crazy stuff, man. And we're definitely going to have to, I'm going to definitely have to go back through this old video footage. Yep. Just for you, man. Oh, wow. New trim. Oh, wow. That's one of the original versions of the Custom. We had some paw print decals on the side, and the sun baked them off. Yeah, I'll have to go back through that. That's going to be fun because Project Lena's been with us over 3 years now. Well, just about 3 years. Just about 3 years. We paid her off earlier this year. Hell yeah. Now I'm thinking. Next video. That is awesome. Yeah, for you, we'll get to work on that. All right. Well, dang. Yeah, poor Minnie. Poor Minnie didn't even see what came. For the record, Princess Faye every once in a while says that she would like to get her hands on a Volkswagen Beetle. And if we're in Project Spirit, you'll hear me uh, say, don't say that so loud. Spirit will hear you because Project Spirit was originally designed to be what is known as an import fighter. And in the 70s, we were doing the American car companies were doing what they could to push the foreign automakers out of the country, and Project Spirit was one of those. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I actually have video footage where Project Spirit was outran one of those Volkswagen Beetles, and I put in for the original for where I released that video footage. Basically, put in there the rivalry still lives. Well, the old Beetles were really good cars. They really were damn tough cars, and unfortunately, time has marched on. Most of them have rusted away to nothing. There's very little of those cars left, and so that's one of them things. All right, so now that I've found the video footage for Ian, and I just got to move video footage around now on this flash drive, I'll get to work on it for him, and it's kind of telling Project Lena's story. Right. Well, the Germans over engineer some of their stuff. I mean, it's good quality stuff in a lot of ways, but it's so expensive because it's over engineered. And it's like, dang, man, why don't you just not? It's like at work, we got this one machine that I work on, and it's a German made, and I'm like, what does half this shit do? I don't even know. It's like, this is ridiculous. You know, why? Why Germany? It's good. It's a good machine, but it's way over engineered for what it can do. It's just meant to make coffee. It's meant to make espressos and, mochas and things like that. Why? It is ridiculously over engineered. But I'll get to work on releasing some old footage of Project Lena just for you, man. All right, so that is where we stand. I am going to go ahead and bring this live stream to a close, and we'll see about going live here in a little bit. Give me about half an hour if y'all can be there. That'd be great. If not, that's fine too, but we're going to see about going live again and doing something else. If not, I'll be going live again. It'll be early in the morning, my time, or something to that effect. Definitely worth getting in there and doing something. It was just too hot to work on Spirit today, so I figure I'll go out tomorrow early before the sun gets up. Oh man, I'm glad you were here, man. It's always a pleasure when you're here, Ian. This was actually a slow stream, but we talked about that. I kind of warned everybody that it was going to be that possibility that we would not be able to do the Sexy Saturday. And that still doesn't mean that there's not a chance that we couldn't have it. But if, Princess Faye pretty well said, no, I'm going to be too exhausted. So that's good enough for me. All right. So that brings us to a good stopping point. Again, thank you all for being here. It's been a lot of fun. It wasn't as big as I was hoping for, but it was still good. And I appreciate every last one of you being here and got to come into the office and chill out for a minute and find some video footage, start moving it around for Ian because I know he's going to appreciate some more Project Lena stuff. I know I never thought that there would be such a following with Project Lena, but I'm glad there is because Princess Faye and I talked about that. I said, I know there's a call following. And as a matter of fact, there are some people that when they'll come by work to see Project Spirit, they're like, is Project Spirit here? I said, no, but Project Lena is. And they're like, Project Lena's here? Well, shit, man. Can I go look? Yeah, go right on ahead. You can go take a big walk around of her. So that is really awesome that Project Lena has her own little cult following. So, all right. So I need to go clean up. I feel like I've been crawling around underneath a car, and I haven't been. I'm just kind of grubby, from working. So that brings us to a good stopping point. Again, thank you all for being here. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Every last one of you. I appreciate you guys. Ian, rest up. So, as usual, because you guys are so awesome, I need to remind you, because this was a stream specifically towards DIY, and you guys got to see the DIY. So, as a reminder, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, all of you out there, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.